Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about how, per Adam Schefter of ESPN, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are scheduled to interview former Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey for their vacant offensive coordinator position. This is a guy, look, it's interesting. All of the different names that we've brought up as potential options, the Bucs are going for those names. Notable names as well, in my opinion. Kellen Moore is a notable name. Zach Robinson was a notable name. Brian Johnson was a notable name. Ken Dorsey is a very notable name as well, and I think all these guys have had good offensive success, and all are guys that I would totally be on board with becoming the offensive coordinator for the Bucs. Ken Dorsey is no different. Again, another former quarterback in this league. Played for the 49ers, the Browns, and the Toronto Argonauts back in 2010. After that, he became the quarterbacks coach for the Carolina Panthers from 2013 to 2017. By the way, while he was with the Carolina Panthers, they would go on to play in a Super Bowl, and also the Carolina Panthers would go on to have an MVP season from Cam Newton during that time as well. I want to take a look at Cam Newton and what his stats were from, let's see, 2013 to 2017. Let's take a look at that. So from 2013 to 2017, during Ken Dorsey's time there as a quarterback, hold on just a moment, folks, what happened? Well, Cam Newton posted a 49-26-1 record, 17,154 passing yards, 118 touchdowns, and 65 interceptions. He also made 2 Pro Bowls and an All-Pro and an MVP during that time. That's just with passing. In terms of rushing, again, 2013 to 2017, Cam Newton had 2,873 rushing yards, 32 rushing touchdowns. That's pretty darn good. I mean, that's pretty darn good. So great work here from Ken Dorsey from 2013 to 2017 with Cam Newton. I mean, just absolutely loads of great experience there. He would then go on to be the quarterbacks coach for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in 2019 all the way to 2021. He also became the passing game coordinator in 2021. So let's go take a look and see how Josh Allen did during that time with the Buffalo Bills, because that is also going to be an important thing to note. I believe it was Josh Allen's second year. Okay, so that was Josh Allen's second year. So 2019 to 2021, what happened here? Josh Allen posted a record of 34-15, 12,000 passing yards, 93 touchdowns, and 34 interceptions. He also made a Pro Bowl in 2020 as well. I mean, arguably, his 2 best statistical seasons of his career, not even debatably, just 2020 and 2021, came when Ken Dorsey was the quarterback's coach for this football team. So that's interesting. He would then get promoted to offensive coordinator in 2022 and was there until some point in 2023. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see if it'll tell me. He got fired. Hold on. I know I can check here. When in the world did he get fired? He got fired on November 14th. So after a 5-5 start to the season, Joe Brady was promoted. I think he's still there. But let's take a look at the Buffalo Bills in 2022. Ken Dorsey's first year as offensive play caller and OC, because Sean McDermott isn't an offensive-minded coach, by the way. The Bills were second in points for on the year, averaging 28.4 points per game. In terms of passing offense, 8th in attempts, 7th in yards, 2nd in touchdowns. Rushing, 15th in attempts, 7th in yards, 15th in touchdowns. They were also 2nd in total offensive yards on the year. What about in 2023? Now, again, Joe Brady was there. Ken Dorsey was there as well. Let's take a look and see how things were going. So he got fired after a 5-5 start, right? I don't necessarily know if we can see how the offense was doing at this point. Probably not. Probably not if I had to guess, but they did have 7 games over 300 yards out of the 10 that Ken Dorsey was there. They did score over 20 or more points. 7 out of the 10 games that Ken Dorsey was there. I believe I remember when he got fired, I think they were actually first in passing, or first in yards in the league. I believe. So my point being is this: Ken Dorsey's really good, in my opinion. I don't necessarily know if he should have been fired by the Buffalo Bills. I mean, they didn't settle, and they decided, hey, we're still going to go out there. We're still going to try to make an impact. But Ken Dorsey, I still think, is a phenomenal option for the Bucs. I really do believe that. He won a national championship in 2001, by the way. Two-time Archie Griffin Award, two-time Quarterback of the Year, two-time Chick Harley Award, first-team All-American, second-team All-American, Maxwell Award. That's whenever he was playing for Miami back from 1999 to 2002. I would 100% be interested in Ken Dorsey. I absolutely believe that. Again, another former quarterback, another guy who has worked with quarterbacks so much, and you know, right up there with Kellen Moore. He's probably the most experienced guy out of the bunch. He was the passing game coordinator and OC for 2 years. It's a little bit more experience than Brian Johnson. More experience just overall than a guy like Zach Robinson. I like Ken Dorsey a lot. He would probably be my second option, maybe second or third. But, you know, it's either him or Kellen Moore, and then Brian Johnson's probably fourth right now at this point. But man, oh man, I think it'd be a good signing, folks. You saw his experience in Carolina. I gave you the Cam Newton stats. He helped Cam Newton to so much success. You saw the stuff with the Buffalo Bills. He helped Josh Allen to great success. And then the overall offense, I thought, with the Bills was doing very, very good and found some success there. He's still pretty young at 42 years old. He's a guy that I think the Buccaneers should be heavily interested in. Again, he's probably my second or third guy on the list right now at this point, and I think he's a great offensive mind. I have loved the candidates that the Bucs have been interested in so far. Really, I think all of them have been big, good names to bring out and be interested in, and I've loved all of them so far. Ken Dorsey, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore, and of course, he's the top guy on my list, Zach Robinson. I would not be mad at all if the Buccaneers brought any of those guys in. I think they're all great names. Ken Dorsey's a guy I don't think a lot of people think about or may even be sour on because he did get fired from the Bills. Could have been a very big mistake by the Bills. We'll see. Again, I would love it. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about Ken Dorsey and whether or not you do or don't want him as OC of this team. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.